Nick Woltemade, he had a perfect start to life at Newcastle, and because he was the one who scored the only goal for Newcastle in a 1-0 win over Wolves at St. James Park. Now, if you know, you will realize that Woltemade was signed from Stuttgart for a club record deal. It was a club record deal at Newcastle. And he was the one who scored this goal that won the game for Newcastle. He headed in Jacob Murphy's cross just before the half-hour mark. And Murphy himself, he had missed a big chance earlier on, while Wolves, they actually went close to actually scoring through, what's the name of this guy, Rodrigo Gomez, seconds after kickoff. But after the opener from Woltemade, Newcastle never looked like they were, no, not Newcastle, I mean Wolves. Wolves never looked like they were going to equalize. After Newcastle scored that goal through Woltemade, Wolves did not look like they were going to equalize. At the outside, they have now sealed their first victory of the Premier League season. I mean, because they had not won coming into this game against Wolves. Eddie Howe and the Newcastle team, they had not won any game this season. But Woltemade, on his debut match, he was the one who won a game for Eddie Howe and Newcastle this season. He was the one who won the first game for Eddie Howe and Newcastle this season in the Premier League. So Woltemade will be very, very happy because that's a perfect start to life. Perfect start to life. Like I said, they've seen the first win of the season. Right now, I think Newcastle should be ninth, if I'm not mistaken, because I know they have 5 points, right? They've been drawing. They've had I think they've had two draws, one loss, and now one victory. So they should have 5 points right now. Wolves, right now, they are last at the Premier League table. They are like 20th because they've lost their first 4 league games this season, and it's the first time for them in their entire history. But that is where they are right now. They've lost the first 4 games, so they are in the 20th position. But for Eddie Howe, he would like to continue to build on this run because it's actually a good thing, and it's a good thing for them winning a game just before they go on to face Barcelona in the Champions League. So this win, it could not have come at a better time for them. While for Wolves, they need to do better because as it is right now, right, they are a Premier League team, but they are the ones that look more likely to get relegated, even ahead of teams like Leeds, ahead of teams like Burnley, ahead of teams like who is the last guy that is last in Sunderland. So again, Wolves, you need to do better.